Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on with y'all? Happy Sunday. Hope all is well. Hope everybody good. Yeah, today's gonna be good. Today's gonna be a good show. Already, you know, already did my research, did my homework, put things together. So I'm definitely ready. Um, Waiting for my colleagues to get on. But hope y'all Sunday is good. I had my daughter for the weekend. Took her home today. They about to, kids about to get out of school. I think this week. I think this is the last week of school before summer starts, as far as like summer vacation. So I know my daughter's happy. So she don't got to worry about school for the next two and a half months. I don't really think it's 2.5 months anymore. I think they cut back on the vacation, but it's still long enough. But then again, it's like the year, through the whole school year, they be having multiple days. Like, they be having multiple days off. Like, they got way more days than I ever had when I was in school. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, these holidays now, it's like they just pop up all over the place. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully it don't affect the learning, but I feel like it does. Because, like, how can you learn if you're not in school enough? But then again, it's like, a lot of people are, thinking twice about, homeschooling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, teaching their kids from home. And, I feel like that's a challenge of its own. But at the same time, it's like, there's a lot of things, there's a lot of positive things into that as well. You know what I'm saying? Definitely patience plays a part. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of these teachers, they sign up for that occupation. Because all they have to do is just teach. They don't have to be patient with the child. It's good to be patient with the child, but a lot of teachers nowadays, they have no patience. When it comes to kids, they just do it because of course you get paid. But if your heart is not into it, and you sign up to be a teacher, then the students are going to fail miserably, especially if the parents are not doing what the teachers aren't doing, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, it is a challenge, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to homeschooling. But it's worth it. I know a couple people that I'm close to that they teach their kids from home. You know what I'm saying? They're their own teacher. So it's like, instead of sending your child to school and just leaving everything up to someone else's hands, to make sure your child knows the ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Maybe it is best that we start teaching our kids more than relying on tablets and TV, right? So, and that's the new norm now. The new norm is basically like, just allow your child just to hop on the tablet and let them learn whatever. And learning a lot of things on the tablet that you're not aware of, it can affect. It can definitely not be in the best of interest if you're not aware of what your kid is looking at, 24/7, or at least good enough, because you're not going to be able to watch everything that your child looks at. But it's mindful to just peek every now and then, just to see, like, you know what I'm saying, like what your child is looking at. But waiting for my colleagues to get on. I read the article as far as the whole submarine situation. My heart goes out to the family that that lost their loved ones in that situation. Um, it was a hard, man. Like I can't I can't imagine, the panic attacks. You know what I mean? Like the thoughts that's running into their mind as far as like the submarine that basically imploded. It exploded. Just due to the pressure. And it's a lot that goes into that story. It's as much of a tragedy it is that those things happen. Um, I felt more bad out of all of the victims, that was on the submarine, or I should say in the submarine, right? Um, the 19-year-old was the main one that I felt the most bad for because he didn't want to go. That was being reported. He didn't want to go. Um, I don't think he was forced, um, but because his father was one of the participants, of the. I can't say it's a trip. It was supposed to be adventurous, but it wound up being um, probably one of the most uh, jaw-dropping experiences that anyone could probably go through. Like it's not something I feel is anything adventurous about going underwater. You know what I'm saying? I don't. 5 people on one hand, to be curious, to want to do that. Yo, what's good, boy?
What's goody? What's goody?
Yeah, I was talking about the whole submarine.
Oh. Right.
I was talking about the submarine situation.
Copy.
Um, it's basically giving my condolences, yeah, to the family. I was saying, like, the main one that I felt bad for was the 19-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Like he didn't want to go, but he didn't want to disappoint his pops. You know what I'm saying? That was being reported, because the friend of the family told one of the reporters, right? You know what I'm saying? Like he thought twice about it. So it's like,
Yeah,
it's one of those.
that's one of those like feelings that a lot of people get. Like
Yeah,
when your gut is telling you a
yeah.
lot of things, like you should listen to it at a certain time.
I was
That
just
was
like,
one.
because I didn't know about it until I think until like Tuesday. Tuesday is when I heard about it, but I think they've been like went on that uh went on that adventurous journey. I can't call it a field trip because it wasn't. It was nothing. There was nothing glamorous about that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when they said they only had like 10 hours, they they said they only had like 10 hours to survive, and I'm thinking to myself like, now how do y'all know that?
They've done a few of those kind of explorations or whatever is down there, like
Yeah, a
the
couple of
same
them.
area.
Out of the
Yeah,
five
they've
dudes,
done a couple of them.
two of them
So
were experts, so they've been doing that for X amount of years. It just so happens that when you do that for so long and you keep playing, like basically like you're playing with death, like you're going back and
no, you,
forth.
you you start to feel like you can neglect a few things.
You start.
You get real neglectful as far as like what you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah,
And then you start trying to figure out lesser ways to spend so much money to do it,
yeah.
or to like cheat ways to cheat it.
Like you can't think that you're immortal. Like now I'm saying
Right.
like we all have.
souls. We all have a heartbeat. We
Hmm.
all have flesh. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you keep dibbing and dabbing and you know what I mean, thinking that you can pick your spots to cheat death. How they said in Final Destination, people cheat death. It still comes
Yeah, he
back.
still
It,
comes for you.
it still comes for you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, we can't be that, um you know what's the word? Because I don't want to say the word stupid. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
You probably could just go with
You
that.
know,
I don't know.
because yeah, because at this point, it's like we can't act like that type of act people are doing every day, because it's not. So it's like, whatever your curiosity was, you should have burnt that. Like, don't you? Why are you going so far deep under the ocean to find a boat?
Mhm.
So like, I ain't that curious. I don't know too many black daredevils. I don't. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Derek, what up?
there's only a handful of things that we dare ourselves to do.
Yo,
Yo,
my
there's on,
apology.
nah, it's
Chris,
cool.
what up?
Happy Happy Sunday,
What's
happy
going on?
Sunday.
Word, word. Happy Sunday. I like this stuff.
But no, we was talking about the whole submarine situation, and
Okay.
like, you know what I'm saying, like, we can't, I was saying, like, the 19-year-old, he was the only one that was like having second thoughts. Like, he wasn't too fond of the trip. Like, he was just like, yeah, I don't know. And then, father father's probably telling the son, like, yo, this is our last. This is probably like this is one of the few chances we have to spend time with each other. Like, now I'm saying, like,
You probably just like, nah, don't let me down. I done spent so much money so we can go do this. Cause they all millionaires. Like they ain't worrying about like that whole like I don't know. Like I feel like it was just like you can be better than everybody because you can say you went down there.
yeah, like, just like going to the moon. I mean,
People
it's not the same thing, but people could sit there and be like, oh,
with money don't know what to do with
Right.
themselves.
mm, hmm.
Oh, they dog collar.
And I think the man, like, two of the dudes that's experts, like, you know what I'm saying, like, why would you have the joystick as with the PS controller?
Who was the experts? Because somebody lied.
Right.
Yeah,
Apparently.
yeah. And
Somebody
that's what
dead line.
they reported. Two out of the five men were experts. Like, they did this on a regular. Like, they did
Nah,
this.
they didn't go that deep on a regular. Definitely didn't do that. They lied.
Nah, they didn't go that dumb on the regular. Ain't no expert.
Like, I'm not, I ain't like,
Come on.
like, even if the Kraken existed, yeah, you could leave that big octopus down there. Like, I'm not
Nah, it was
curious.
too. The Kraken should have been a warning sign because what it was made out of,
Right.
it was made out of carbon fiber, so that should have been a warning sign.
Nah, he talking about the mythical creature, the Kraken.
The
Yeah, the
Kraken, the
Kraken.
K
he,
Yeah.
he,
K R A K
Yeah.
E N Kraken.
yeah,
The big,
yeah.
the
He
big.
talking about if it was real, then that still kept me out of the waters. Right.
Exactly.
Yo, and I'm a firm believer that there's something huge down there. I'm a firm believer on it. There's something down there.
Like, it may,
Imploded,
Of
and that
course it is.
joint got squished.
like, Bigfoot probably don't exist, but it is something probably close to it.
Check this out, bro. So much of the
Man, I
earth
love
is
the
undiscovered,
land.
bro.
He said, "Man, I love the land." But yeah, man. I mean, my condolences to the family. Like, now I'm saying, we're not cracking jokes, or making it seem like, they people are curious, and probably, people are curious for all the wrong reasons, man. But it's certain stuff you just leave alone. I ain't I ain't about to sit here and agree to anything that hasn't been found for decades. Even if you do find it, it's like, yo, what's the excitement about it?
I don't sympathize with stupidity. Like, um, yeah, it's unfortunate life was lost.
Yeah.
But again, I don't sympathize with stupidity. I'm pretty sure they had these experts on it, as they say. They would have advised against it if they were experts like they truly proclaim to be.
Mm. Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
They
I
went
feel like
about
that's
2,000 feet lower than what the United States Navy goes.
Mm. And even the Navy know its limits.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's like, man, you can show me a submarine in the museum, and it could be on it could be inside the building, nowhere near water, and I look at it. Yeah, I can see it from here.
Lon, I agree, bro.
they were supposed for getting in the thing on all the
Yep.
red flags, right? They
Yes.
ignored every bit of them red flags.
Yep.
And they were supposed to have been experts on that trip too.
Not,
I don't believe it.
not experts, they were professionals. And you know what they say about professionals? They're just paid to do it. That's it. Ain't
Hmm.
nothing
Yeah.
saying that they got the smarts for it.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Let's get into it though. Uh, as far as music, right? We, you know, I grew up in a choir, right? But gospel wasn't my main gospel wasn't my main road as far as music, as far as like just listening to it consistently. Nothing against it, but let's be truthful. A lot of gospel singers, they come from the R&B world. And if it wasn't for R&B, a lot of us wouldn't be here.
Um, I think it's the other way around.
You think it was gospel?
Gospel first, absolutely.
Yeah, gospel first. That's usually how it is. A lot of your our days singers, they came from the church.
Yeah.
They all came from church. They was in church and they singing their hearts out in church. And then after they started leaving the church or whatever, they branched out and started singing out.
Also, basically, like they grew up in church, and then they flipped over to R&B. Then it went back. Then it went back to gospel. Some of them, not all of them.
Some, yeah.
Yeah, some of
You
them.
Yeah.
know what? You know what's crazy is that a lot of the ones who left the church to do R&B but never really made it, they'll go back to church
To
because
gospel. Yeah.
the gospel, because there's no discriminate, no. They don't really try to make you like they
You ain't gonna boo nobody who's singing about the good Lord.
right.
Yeah, that is true.
True.
That is true.
Come on, you've been in church, man. How
Yeah,
many
man.
people can't sing, but there's still people. All right now.
They clapping just like that.
Mm-hmm. All right now.
Like this. Take your time now.
Right. Even though those are actual signs from those people, like don't
Yeah.
do too much.
Wrap this up. Wrap this up.
Don't do too much, all right?
But now, I mean, with Kels, what I mean, like everything going on with Kels,
Oh,
everything that
you trying to have our thing
every
disrupted right now?
everything that was reported that he did. Um,
That he did.
do
What the fuck out of here? That he did.
do you still listen
That
to
was
him?
a,
Would you
I
still
didn't
listen
really
to
listen.
him?
I didn't really listen to him back then. Like I liked the select songs that I like.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy. I kind of don't hear those songs. I don't know. Maybe if it come on and I'm in that mode, like yeah, this shit was fire. Like
Yeah.
I probably would.
I mean, because some of the best ones they did something behind closed doors.
Yeah. I mean, I guess like he wasn't. he wasn't an artist like, damn, I feel like listening to R. Kelly today. I'm not gonna lie, like,
Yeah.
you know, like he's not. I was never like a fan of
He
his.
wasn't
Like,
in your playlist.
right.
Okay.
But he did have songs that I like. I'm not gonna sit here and lie either. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like the Michael Jackson thing. Like, I never was like, yeah, I'm gonna bump some Mike. Like, I never
Right.
was a Michael Jackson
Yeah.
fan. Like,
Like me, I was just the same thing. Like I would like overall, I like his songs, but I'm not throwing it in there. Like that ain't. I'm not gonna download it. Like
Yeah.
if it came on, you know, his videos were
His videos are more.
what I really
Yeah.
like.
The videos will catch you way
So
more.
overall, it's like when the video came on,
Yeah.
you know, remember in the time, you know, we in there. But
Thriller, all that.
but I'm not sitting there like searching through my playlist like, yeah, I'm trying to get with this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to find Mike.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me ask you something though.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the first artist or the first group that made you a fan of music?
That's all. It had to been a lot of those old school joints, like just because of Uncle John, like
Yeah.
like
The
early
Earth,
in the morning he driving me
Earth,
to school
the
or
Earth,
whatever it is.
the
So
Earth, Wind and Fires,
yeah,
the
all of them,
the Marvin Gaye's,
So
the
we
Luther Vandross,
yeah,
the
I'll play
Supremes.
a bunch of them, and I'm over there
Yeah,
bumping like, hey, I can get with this. You
yeah.
know that's the type of music he played, and that was the type of music I like. So
I would say for me, Earth, Wind and Fire was probably one of the first that pulled me in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Earth, Wind and Fire became one of my favorite groups. It's not my favorite group, but it's one of my favorite groups. Now, but Chris, the question was, who was the first artist or group that made you love music or fall in love with music?
I honestly don't. In music in general, I honestly don't know. Like,
Was it more what your moms played, or was it something like or was it a specific song that was like, oh, okay, like, was it more R&B or hip hop that made you like, okay, I can, like this may be, you know what I mean, like I'm maybe in this lane right here.
I don't know. Like, I really don't know.
Yeah, because I was telling Dev, I was like Earth, Wind and Fire. Uncle John used to bump that group, you know, just picking me up, or like, now I'm saying like, or he just had the radio on. It's not necessarily like CDs, because you know back then CDs was the joint.
CDs was
Was
the joint for us. It wasn't for them.
well,
right,
yeah,
Yeah.
they had
They had
the
8-track,
tapes.
a cassette tape.
Yeah,
cassette.
yeah. You had to flip it over when it was finished. What's going on?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on,
What up?
Good,
family?
good, was good.
But what's good,
Common
Bronx
Blue,
Bomber?
what's going on, Bronx Bomber? What's up, Fry? How you doing?
Hey,
But
James, what up?
but but yeah, you know, Earth, Wind and Fire, the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, Luther Vandross, Freddie Jackson, Aretha Franklin, like all them oldies, man. Otis Redding, uh, like man, yo, the list goes on. But I would have to say Earth, Wind and Fire was one of the first groups that I was just like, it was their beats, like it was their beats that pulled me in.
I don't know, like, it was just because we listened to everything in my house, so it was like we always had rap, we always had R&B, we always had the oldies.
But did your mom?
As a kid, I really didn't like the oldies, so. But it did play an integral part in my upbringing. I ended up liking them as I got older, like those same songs I didn't like as a child. So
Right. I
mm,
think I had an
it wasn't.
old soul at birth, yo. I don't know. I was weird. I wasn't
uh,
weird, but I was weird.
I know every Saturday and Sundays, them oldies was coming on because those were cleanup days. So Saturday and Sunday morning.
Right.
So I know those was going
Even
on.
on the actual radio, like there was like those days, like literally like the actual radio stations, they was like, all right, from morning till noon, we ain't playing no rap. Like they just gave you oldies, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before they started playing the same 6 songs over and over all day.
Same rap songs, right? The ones that just knew right then and there.
But yeah, man. Let's get into it though.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, hold on.
Appreciate you. Definitely have it on a doo-wop and Motown.
Wow.
Motown.
Motown.
Yeah. Motown definitely played a big. Motown was probably one of the only labels that was out back then.
Well, they was the biggest.
Yeah, they was the
They
biggest.
were one of the biggest. Yeah. I don't know a lot of music here because I like scat music. You know, they really do. I like that. Like I like the music from like the Roaring 20s was the whatever swing music, whatever they wanted to call it. Yeah, swing music.
No, they didn't record that one song for sure.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Me and Chris were pros with that tissue on top of the tape.
Tissue.
Yeah, that shit sound crazy.
And put the tape inside the radio. It just press record because we knew they had like songs on loops. So every DJ was like playing the same songs. It's not like everybody.
Oh, that's usually around the holidays. Like, yeah, I know about this time.
Right.
Yeah. But even so, back then during the day, you really had to wait, like, cause it was some music out. Like, damn, you gotta get lucky.
You was literally
laying
next to your radio, like waiting for the commercial to get off to wait to see what songs. Like you had to catch it, and sometimes they didn't play the whole song. Sometimes they just jumped to another.
Yeah. If you wanted to make a tape, forget about it. Like, you got to have patience.
Yeah.
Hold on, tape. Oh man.
But I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple of who was better than who.
Oh, I thought you was about to play a few joints. I'm like,
I said, they about to have us cut off.
like who was better than who, whether it was the 90s, early 2000s, whatever. Right?
Okay. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
TLC or In Vogue?
I like them both. I'm not gonna sit here and say I was a huge fan of both.
Yeah.
In
I
Vogue,
think I listened to TLC more than In Vogue. Like the In Vogue had like 1 or 2 songs that I was just like, alright. But
yeah,
it was mostly like TLC. Like I was with it. Like
In Vogue had some hits, but TLC, boy, TLC has some.
I think they had the same amount of hits. I just think TLC resonate more because that's the kind of what I grew up on.
Yeah. We got one for TLC.
TLC, basically.
You got 2. I'm going with TLC.
Yeah, but TLC is the second group, like as far as like all-time selling behind Spice Girls.
Really?
Yeah. As far as selling, yeah. I don't know about hits, but as far as like selling albums, they right behind Spice Girls.
Now, for a fact, I listen I
don't think the Spice Girls are better than TLC, so I don't know.
No.
True. Just because you saw more than you better,
like once or twice. Like, I ain't telling you that's part of my playlist, but same thing like the Mike Jackson when it came on.
It wasn't in my playlist. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you wanna be my lover,
that was the only song I knew about.
Got me with my friend.
I wanna. Yo.
And I was a straight game head around, straight up game head, and they had this Spice Girls game. Like, I was
yeah.
That's a fact.
Yo, Derek, you don't remember we was at the crib at the Blockbuster with the Spice Girls game, man?
They had a movie too, a Spice World or something like that.
They had a movie.
Yo, yeah, something like that.
They had a movie. But yeah, let's continue going though. Let's continue. Escape or SWV?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow.
Who's the better group?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna go with Escape.
Okay.
Don't y'all start. Don't y'all start. Don't y'all start.
Uh, uh, ooh,
Me,
that's a hard one, bro. That's a
I would
hard
say both.
one.
I would say both, but I'll pick one. I'll just say SWV. SWV I listen to more.
That's where
Um,
I was kind of leaning towards, like
like Escape had some hits, boy. Like Escape, like I
SWV.
think Chris. I
There you
think Chris
go.
was the one
SWV
that put me onto
didn't
Escape.
have many hits either. Like,
No, they didn't. No, they didn't. I just listened to them more.
hmm
Um, but Escape, yeah, I got a few songs in my phone as well with them. But yeah, I'll go with SWV with that one. Um, Destiny Child or Total?
come on, man. I'm biased with that.
Just
Destiny,
kicking it was
Destiny
good.
Child's a Destiny
Yeah.
Child's a better group, but you know, I Total is somebody that I favor. But if we being honest and taking who I grew what I resonated with more, Destiny Child's a better group. But you know,
That was part of our
Yeah.
more
yeah,
childhood, like
All right. About to switch over to hip hop real quick.
here we go. Come on, what is this race to sit between my legs? Like
R- Mob Deep or MOP?
better group, better group, Mob Deep. But
yeah.
if I want to get turned up and hype, I'm going with MOP. If I'm ready to go, even if I'm not going to go beat somebody up, but if I want to be in that zone, like, yeah, something about to get thrashed, I'm going with MOP.
Um,
Mobb Deep, Mobb Deep, better group, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah,
I
exactly. Like
because
MOP had you
MOP had the
like,
anthems
like,
like
like, let's go, like.
MOP had the anthems like yo like Annie up, Annie up,
Exactly. It was the
Cadillac
idea
fool.
of people who were scared to go to Brooklyn. That's exactly what they pictured. It was exactly what they depicted. Like,
Yeah, Annie
let's
up was
just
dope.
start.
But man, Prodigy and Havoc,
Yeah,
yeah, man. Yeah. Mob Deep was definitely one of the greatest. Well, they
Mm-hmm.
both great. They both great. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
yeah.
put that out there. They both great. Um, ha, ha. Andre 3000 or Talib Kweli?
Come, I'm a. Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah,
Cause
yeah.
what are we basing it on?
Uh,
Are we basing it on lyricism?
lyricism.
I'm gonna go with Andre 3000 because he's more creative.
Okay.
Talib Kweli was more conscious for the culture.
Yeah,
And you know I'm a big Talib Kweli
because
fan.
they
You know,
both had substance. They both
yeah.
had substance.
But Talib Kweli was talking about things that's happening now. Andre Three Stats can give you both. Like he can
Yeah,
give you something for it make you
Andre
feel good.
3000. Oh boy,
Andre, yeah, Andre is with it.
Andre Andre is probably one of the most underrated
Tyler,
because he don't get mentioned.
oh, we got a Tyler.
They give Andre his credit. I think I'm gonna say overrated, but they be comparing to some people like he's better than. I'm like, yeah, wow. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Andre is one of them quiet, like he stays in the shadows,
Uh
but when you
huh.
call him, when you call
What's
him, he
up, bro? How you
delivers.
doing?
What's going on? What's going on? What's
My
going
girl
on?
just jumped on here too.
Yeah, I seen her. Was good, Lindsay.
And Lynn, what up?
All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Gentlemen, what up? What up?
Who had because you know what I mean? Like I'm flipping it. It's not just it's not just people that's alive, but I'm going to dead or alive. But I'm just
Mm-hmm.
I just mixed all type of who had the hardest delivery out of DMX and Styles P.
Delivery. I don't think that's fair.
I mean, you
Yeah,
can say both. You can,
Yeah, but it's still not fair. You compare Styles to X, like,
yeah, that's
yeah, that's not fair.
I mean, it's not really
But I'm gonna say
comparable.
both.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking nothing, but I'm gonna say both. I go get me some water or something.
All right. Who had
yeah.
the best feature? What about you, Def?
Yeah, I'm gonna just go with both. 'Cause I can't. I
Yeah.
Ooh,
can't do that.
I'm
I
I'm
can't do
biased
Kid
with that
Capri
one.
it.
or DJ Clue mixtapes.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with Clue because of the era I grew up in. DJ Kid
DJ
Capri definitely
Clue.
had some mixtapes.
Yeah, he
He
did.
had it in the stranglehold. So did DJ Clue. So
Yeah.
this is why it's tough.
No.
DJ Clue.
That
Yo,
that
that
DJ
laugh.
that DJ Kid Capri, like
Yeah.
how he said it is legendary. Like even to this day, even if you don't even know about Kid Capri, you
Yeah.
know when you
The
hear that, you
Kid
probably like,
Capri.
yep, like
Yeah.
I
Hey,
always hear that. Who is that? Who is
he's
Kid Capri?
probably looking at a Kid Capri mixtape right in front of him, like one of them CDs. He probably looking at one of them right now, like, I'm gonna throw this on real quick.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
He got it. He about to go get his.
I mean, because DJ Clue was nice. I mean, DJ Clue had
Uh-huh.
DJ Clue was basically DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled. Like he was grabbing, like not saying Kid Capri wasn't grabbing artists, but Clue was. It was important for them Clue
Mm-hmm.
tapes. Like for dudes to get on them Clue tapes, it
Mm-hmm.
was huge. Not just for the artists, but for the culture. Because it was like people was running for them Clue tapes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was like, because I remember Fab
Like
was
you
talking about it on Drink
get
Champs.
on any one of those mixtapes, like as a starter,
Yeah.
like you've been grinding, but now you made it to one of those mixtapes. You were in
Like yeah, like
Like,
DJ Clue was definitely he was definitely DJ Khaled before DJ Khaled.
Who was that?
Clue. As far as like people want to jump on his tapes,
Oh yeah.
like Desert Storm and all that. Like, oh man. Like, know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's keep it going though. I'm jumping back to R&B. So I'm flip flopping. Jodeci or Boys the Men?
Ooh.
ooh, all right.
Ooh.
That one is tough for me. Because I looked at that one, I was like, wow.
I think
Forever, my lady.
I'm gonna go with Jodeci. I'm
Jodeci.
gonna go with Jodeci. Because overall, Jodeci is out here like on the like they was giving the vocals like.
Jodeci was, killing. Like that was like Jodeci was mainstream before mainstream was really out. Boys the Men hit like all type of areas. They had songs for like the family. Boys the Men had songs for the family.
That
Had songs for
they harmonize
man. Like boys. Oh my god. Like
It's hard, bro. That's hard. That's hard. I'm really thinking about that shit. That's hard.
I was like, oh.
Hey, Doc, how you doing?
Like I don't think Jodeci has as many hits as Boys the Men, in my opinion. I don't think
Jodeci was like a diamond in the rough. Like they were.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Jodeci had as much hits as Boys the Men, but the hits that they had, you could battle with with Boys the Men, like, and it was staying strong.
Hey, Ben, that's how you doing? Mark Mo was good, bro. Salute.
Yo, Mo, what's going on with you, boy? Monster.
If I had to choose, I'm gonna go. Boys the Men made more songs that I like.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with Boys the Men.
Okay.
I say both. I couldn't pick. I love both groups. I really couldn't pick out of those two. But I was just sitting here looking at like the matchups, and I was like, ooh.
Boys had everyone.
That's a fact.
They could.
Yeah.
Everybody who was growing up like before us, like we from them era, they all had them dressed up like that Cooley High era.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yo.
It was that or New Jack City they was in.
Nah, it was Boys the Men. That was the Cooley High era. They with the original jeans, big baggy jeans, and the big ass button up shirt. They wore the tie or sometimes they wore the sweater vest over the shirt with jeans.
All right, I got another one for y'all.
Oh, that's my brother. What's going on, Rod? How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on? Thank y'all for
What
tuning
up?
in.
What up?
Um, Drew Hill or Silk?
Drew
I'm
Hill.
gonna go with Drew
Right
Hill.
off Drew Hill.
Okay.
Drew Hill. Straight up.
Yeah, I say the same. Jagged Edge or 112?
112 had more hits. Jagged Edge was the better group of singers.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Nah. I'm sorry. 112. Because overall, he's pretty happy.
I was just about to go. 112 had the songs that had more songs that I would listen to over Jagged Edge, so I'm not doing 112.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody going to Drew. Like you know what? That was like
Yeah,
an
Drew Hill.
ultimate,
Yeah,
like
Drew
straight
Hill.
up on straight
Drew Hill
beside the
is just like
Drew,
a
bro.
Silk had hits, but Drew Hill is just like just out the water. Out the water.
Yeah.
That is online.
I got
Okay. Give me a
another one for you.
man. I'll be
got
right there.
I got one for y'all though.
Uh-huh.
New edition or mint condition?
New Edition.
New edition.
Okay.
People only like Shy for If I Ever Fall in Love, bro. Like, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck. Like, I'm gonna keep it a whole buck.
Yeah.
Oh, they got two songs. What's the other joint? A Comforter.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You got two songs that I like.
All right. This one right here. Probably a no-brainer, but at the same time, I always heard like different opinions on this one.
Uh-huh.
Who had the better feature with Maya, Jada or Jay-Z? Best of me.
Jada, I'm not gonna hold you. Just that
With
Jay-Z,
Maya?
it was Jay-Z, so
Yeah.
you talking about the best of you? I like the
Best-
original better.
Yeah.
The original was better.
Because people like Hove drink better because of the.
It's Hove.
Yeah,
It was back. DJ Clue was on here, like.
Yes, y'all, Jigga Man be balling.
Mm-hmm.
Leaf chicks pigeon toe, some of them.
Woo!
Yeah, yeah. Like yo, the Clue tapes, man, they were it. But I got one. Joe or Case?
Sweet, what's going on?
Who?
Joe.
Joe or
Joe?
Case?
Joe?
Joe? No.
Joe?
Nah.
Case can't sing, bro. Like, at least not to me. Like, he gave me Q Sweat vibes. My son could whine his ass off, bro.
Nah. I just seen on Insta that Case was just that song when he was like, I
Missing
can't
You?
sing no more. Yo, he was like,
Yeah, he
yo,
was losing.
I
He was losing
dead.
his
He
voice.
was like, yo, I dead was in the booth telling him I can't sing no more.
Yeah.
Like, stop.
He was losing his voice real, like for real. But they put it on a track.
But they left it on the track because it sounded.
I think that was genius, bro. I think that was smart.
That shit was fire.
Yo, you know what?
Like,
The most like improvised or whatever, like improv joints that
Mm-hmm.
that most singers have, like, yo, they go with it. They just go with it and it works.
yeah.
You could probably sitting there talking about like, yo, I just got that, whatever. Like they just like literally go with it. They like it.
Mm-hmm.
I got one for y'all though. And Chris gonna love this one. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this one. Tevin Campbell, I'm ready. Or Rome, I belong to you.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with I'm ready.
Okay. Tevin Campbell, I'm ready. Or
Now, if
Rome,
you
I belong
ask
to
me,
you.
always in my heart, or
Campbell.
I'm ready. Or Rome, I belong to you.
Every
Every
time
time
I
I
see
see
you, I
your
see
face,
you
it makes me
smiling,
wanna
and
sing. Every
singing, and
time I
everything
think
I think
about your love,
about
it
you,
drives me crazy.
crazy.
Yo,
Say
man,
my
I
lady.
think
My son. So we
that-
got one for Tevin Campbell and one for Rome.
Uh-huh.
uh, I,
What you say, Dev?
I don't know.
Out of those two songs.
I don't know. I don't even know. Cause overall, you know what? I'm not even. I ain't even with that one. With any of them like that.
Okay.
I'm going with Tev.
Yeah, I say Tev. I say Tev. Um, Avant or Donnell Jones?
Darnell Jones. And there's
Okay.
no slight to Avant at all because he definitely made songs that I
Yeah.
like, even ones that wasn't like big singles and stuff. So, but Darnell Jones just had something different. Like,
Say again. What's this
what's
joint?
going on, bro?
Yeah.
My lady.
Because that was a part of the song.
Yeah.
What was
Brandon.
the treasury?
Huh?
That I was a. What happened, bro? You still there?
Oh, you was just keeping it going with the test.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah,
Oh,
nah. Brandy or Monica?
Wow, that's a good one. Ooh,
that one's still going.
Yeah. Yeah.
ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Donnell Jones. We was talking about Donnell Jones.
Yeah,
I'm trying
I
my
said
back real
Avant.
quick.
I said
Yeah,
Avant
he
or
said
Donnell
Avant or
Jones.
Darnell Jones. I'm going with Darnell
I
Jones.
went to Donnell Jones.
Yeah.
I went to Donnell Jones.
Yeah.
But Brandy or Monica. Ooh.
And they both had hits for days, man.
Yeah, that's tough. You said Brandy, Dev?
I think I'm gonna go with Brandy.
I think I'm a. It's
people
tough.
going
I think I'm gonna go with. I think I'm gonna go with Brandy too. That's tough.
people will edge with Brandy because she came out first. Because I think Monica came out 96, 97. Brandy came out 94, 95. But yeah, I would have to give the edge to Brandy. Yeah. But I listen to Monica more.
Monica.
I listen to Monica more.
He said Moesha.
Monica had my idol.
He said Moesha.
Monica had my idol. Like,
What's up? You want to be in the video?
yep.
Say hi. Look that way. Look. Come on now, both of y'all. Get down. Get down. Get down.
What about this one right here though? This one right here. This one right here, I was like, wow, because this one is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Mary J. Blige or Janet Jackson.
Janet.
Mary J for me.
Mm.
Janet.
He looked Janet.
Oh,
You got to see more Janet. That's what it is.
Oh, yeah. I need. She here. She here.
I see you.
She here.
Yo.
I would say, wow, because I mean, Janet is a better performer, but Mary, Mary, with her and Method Man, that
Mary's the better
song,
artist overall.
man,
Janet
like
got the Jackson last name.
Janet can perform her ass off, man. But
Okay, Mary.
But as far as like I'm talking about just dance steps, like
Well,
choreography, like
we know Mary can't dance. That's why her two-step is immaculate, bro. That joint is so immaculate. That joint became unisex. Everybody do a two-step. Like,
everybody do it. Everybody do Mary's two-step, yo. And she does it with shoes on, like.
mm-hmm.
But yeah, let's keep it going. Beyonce or Alicia Keys?
As far as what? I think Beyonce is the better overall
As far as
artist.
song Yes, I think Beyonce got way more of a big cat, like the biggest catalog.
You stupid.
But as far as
James, you stupid.
I say, as far as sex appeal,
I like Alicia Keys more.
okay,
And it's not nothing against Beyonce. 'Cause she's pretty.
yeah,
Two-step Mary is crazy. That's so I be trying to tell him, yo. All I really want.
Happy.
Dipset or the Locks,
The Locks.
Locks.
It's lock. Yeah, lock.
Locks.
That's
Locks all
that's what? What? That's not even. I don't even got to think about that. It is nothing against Dipset, but they made music for who they made music for.
Yeah. Bad but Jada.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
that is fucked up.
That's fucked up. Cause now I gotta go against my favorite artist. So Jada. Like,
I mean, listen, I say both. I say both. I couldn't pick out of that one either.
I'm going with Jada.
Because Fab is more finesse, Jada is more aggressive.
I'm going with Jada.
Yeah. Kendrick
Jada
or J.
is a
Cole?
better overall rapper.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not even close. Like, it's really not close.
Jada, well, because, yeah. Jada, yeah, and Jada was out a little while. Jada was out in 95.
Jada originally came out in 1994.
94?
Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Who had the better punchlines out of Fab and Lloyd Banks?
Come on, I'm going with Fab, man. Fab.
Fab.
Okay.
What?
Fab.
What? Come on, man.
All right, what else we got? Haha. Better producer. Dr. Dre or Kanye?
Dr. Dre or Kanye? Let's look at the song. I'm gonna go with Dr. Dre.
Okay.
They did a lot.
There's nothing against Kanye at all. But,
That's good.
Yeah. Dre set the blueprint for dudes that weren't even born when he was making music.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Like
Facts, right?
Dre wasn't even like Dre kind of stopped rapping for a while and just focused on producing
Mhm.
for a good minute. That's what made him more nice.
Yeah, great.
Brown Gentleman, you got Fab over Jada?
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
I need
Just
to hit it. I need to. I need to hit that one.
just Blaze or Swiss Beats?
Swiss Beats, that's great. It's like the MOP and Bob Deep kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like them both. Swiss Beats, you know, is my my New York roots. I get my, you know. But I think just Blaze is a better producer. You know exactly what you're gonna get with Swiss Beats. You're gonna get your party, like when people get in a circle, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. They give both
Just
different.
Blaze gonna give you a hit, like.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to R&B real quick.
Twist.
I'm gonna go back to R&B real quick.
Just Blaze gonna
Chris, both
give you a hit.
y'all gonna like this one right here.
Okay.
Carl
Hold
Thomas
on.
or Dave?
Swiss over Just Blaze? I get it, because he's from Swiss from the Bronx. I get it.
I got y'all. Carl Thomas or Dave Hollister?
Ooh. What are we basing it on? Because Carl Thomas have more hits. If we going with talent,
voice. I guess
I like
talent.
Carl Thomas.
Yeah, I guess
I'm gonna
talent.
say if we going on hits, I'm going with Carl Thomas. Because Dave Hollister could play instruments, so I think if you play an instrument, you kind of got an edge over
Yeah,
a regular singer.
yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Carl Thomas, who I resonated with more.
Okay. Um. Hmm. Haha. Yeah, this is a good one. Keith Sweat or Johnny Gill?
I like Johnny Gill better, but Keith Sweat was the bigger artist.
Okay. I like Johnny. Johnny definitely. Johnny used to have girls like before Johnny even started singing, like girls would throw
All
their
he
panties at him. Like, yeah.
did good, bro.
He's Sweat.
I mean, listen, yo, Sweat has some hits, man. Sweat has some
He
hits, man.
he could beg a joint out their underwear, bro.
Sweat's had some hits, man.
Mom stayed playing who? Johnny?
Let's talk about it. Podcast said neither.
Music
Yeah,
Soul
D.
Child. Music Soul
Who you
Child.
want with, D? Wait, who you want with? Who you chose?
I chose Johnny.
Oh,
I
Johnny.
chose Johnny. Yeah.
So Johnny unanimous.
Yeah, Johnny. I chose Johnny. Music Soul Child
Ooh,
or Anthony
unanimous?
Hamilton?
I went with Keith Sweat.
Oh,
You want with
you
Keith?
want
I
the?
went with Keith Sweat.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, Anthony Hamilton or Music Soul Child.
Music.
You know I'm an Anthony. You know I'm an Anthony Hamilton fan, but Music Soul Child.
Music's my that's me right there. That's my dude right there.
Me and
love
Anthony
this song.
Hamilton resemble. We got the beard that don't grow. You know.
That don't-
They both could play instruments, but music. I'm gonna go with Music Soul Child.
Yeah, music. Tyrese or Tank?
Tyrese. I'm not even.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Tyrese. Ha! Ha ha! Yeah, this one is funny. I forgot I even put this one down. Brian McKnight or Glenn Lewis?
Brian McKnight.
Had an artist, Brian McKnight, but Glenn Lewis had a few joints that I really.
Brian McKnight had more hits. But Glenn Lewis, that album, the World Outside
The
My
World
Window.
Outside My Window. Yeah, that was a dope album, but
goodness.
yeah, but
Yo, have a good one. Have a good one, James.
peace, good brother.
All right, 50 or Rick Ross?
50 Cent.
50.
No brainer.
Fifth.
50. People are saying Brian McKnight.
Yeah. Over Glenn Lewis, Brian
Yeah,
McKnight.
over.
Yeah.
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 Tyrese, Anthony. Okay.
Outkast or a Tribe Called Quest?
Wow.
I didn't get the chance to get to listen to Tribe Called Quest in their essence in their prime.
Yeah.
Right.
I got to hear Outkast in their prime, but I did get to listen to Tribe Called Quest on my own,
Yeah.
and I like Tribe Called Quest better, but Outkast was a bigger group, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. But
To me-
that's, I don't know. I feel like those are two different, like
They are.
genres in it. Like Outkast gave you the smooth,
Yeah.
like they just Tribe Called Quest. They were more lyrical and
Storytelling.
Storytelling.
yeah. So, but overall, I think I'm still gonna go with Outkast.
Okay. I say Tribe. Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. So I'm
I
gonna
listen to
have to go with
Outkast
Tribe
more.
as well.
I listen to Outkast more, but Tribe Called Quest with my man Q-Tip. Oh boy.
And I gotta change my mind about something. I know I said it multiple times when we discussed music. Like I haven't heard an album I can listen to straight through. I still have it, but I got close. There was only one song I didn't like, and it was on Queen Latifah's first album. I think her album's called Black Rain. That album is fire, bro.
Okay. But yo, it's about to cut off. We'll see y'all in 5 more minutes. I got more. Y'all stay tuned. Let me put
we'll
this
be
video
back.
up. We'll be right back.
I don't work tomorrow, so